Archangel Michael says, stop everything you're doing right now and listen closely. A divine force is moving through your space tonight, and it's not by coincidence. Something in the unseen has been trying to reach you, through signs, dreams, and that sudden chill you felt earlier. The angels have been whispering around your name, and heaven has decided to step in. There's a spiritual alert sent straight to you, and only those chosen to see this message are meant to hear it. Do not scroll, do not move, because what's about to unfold carries the power to shift your destiny forever. You've been surrounded by energies that pretend to support you, but their silence hides more than words ever could. The truth that's been buried for months is starting to surface, and heaven won't let it stay hidden any longer. Every delay, every strange emotion you felt this week, it was a divine code trying to awaken your awareness. The person behind this heavenly warning knows something the world doesn't. They've seen what's written about you in the celestial record, the assignment, the breakthrough, and the betrayal. Their hands tremble as they pass this message forward because what they're about to expose can't be undone. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You've been under observation by more than just human eyes. There's been a divine recording of every step you've taken, every word you've spoken in faith. Your name was mentioned in a heavenly council last night, and a decision was made. The wait is over. Someone has been trying to replace your light, but they didn't know that heaven already placed a shield around you. That shield was sealed with prayer, strengthened with tears, and guarded by Archangel Michael himself. Now, their attempts will start to crumble, one by one, until nothing they planned stands. The one who watches you from afar with guilt in their eyes knows this message is about them. Their actions were not invisible, and the truth is already being delivered through divine intervention. Heaven is giving you this warning because the time for illusions is over. There's a sound echoing from the unseen, it's the sound of final revelation. Every mask, every lie, every false connection will soon break apart. The person from heaven who stepped forward wants you to know, you've already been set free. Type Amen to get blessing 444. This isn't a dream. It's a sacred awakening. The energy around your home has shifted, you felt it. That heaviness in your chest wasn't fear, it was the vibration of something about to be released. Archangel Michael says, my child, you have been surrounded by watchers, but not all of them were sent by light. You've walked through shadows that tried to dim your faith, but every time you fell, heaven recorded your resilience. That's why the heavens are rewarding you now with protection no darkness can access. Someone who once stood behind you will soon face the reflection of what they did. Their intentions, hidden behind polite words, are being exposed. The truth is unfolding in front of divine witnesses who cannot be bribed or deceived. You've been wondering why certain faces disappeared suddenly, or why certain hearts turned cold. It's because heaven has been removing those who were never meant to sit at your table. The person from heaven who's warning you today has seen your timeline, and they know what's next. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You are being repositioned for a divine announcement. Every betrayal, every closed door, every strange delay, all of it was choreography by heaven. The storm that confused you was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to expose what was real. There's someone who once laughed at your pain who's now begging heaven for forgiveness. They've realized too late that you were never just another person, you were a divine mission wrapped in human form. Their regret will soon echo in unexpected ways, and heaven will make sure you see it. A document in heaven has your name marked with gold. It's the return scroll, a divine record of restoration and justice. Everything you lost, the opportunities, the peace, the love, is about to be returned multiplied. You will notice small changes first, sudden warmth in your chest, flickering lights, messages arriving at divine timing. The person from heaven guiding this moment wants you to write down these signs. They are proof that your breakthrough has already started. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There's someone watching this message right now who doesn't even realize they're the reason you were warned. Their jealousy became so heavy that heaven had to interfere. They tried to limit you, but they didn't know your name was engraved in divine protection. Archangel Michael says, "I have stood by you when no one else could. I have fought unseen wars on your behalf. You never saw the hands that tried to block your path, because heaven blinded them. The arrows meant for you turned back toward the sender, and now truth is catching up. Your silence has been your greatest weapon. The angels admire how you carried pain with grace, how you smiled even when it hurt. That's why the reward that's coming isn't small, it's divine compensation. The person from heaven who warned you knows your destiny involves elevation. You weren't meant to blend in, you were meant to be the evidence that faith works. This message reaches you at the exact second you were destined to awaken. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Now, listen carefully, you are about to enter a new phase of alignment. Doors that were locked for years are trembling open. People who dismissed you will begin to speak your name in respect and awe. Heaven is repositioning your story to inspire others. You will soon receive an invitation, not from people, but from purpose. Your steps are being divinely ordered toward a place where your name will echo as testimony. The one who once tried to break your spirit will face a mirror moment. They'll see everything they caused, and heaven will allow it not to destroy them but to awaken them. This is divine justice unfolding in mercy's disguise. The angel who's been watching over you has written your name into a new beginning. The warning you received today is not punishment, it's preparation. Because after tonight, the version of you that struggled won't exist anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your spirit is glowing brighter than ever before. You may feel emotional right now because your soul recognizes this truth. Something inside you knows heaven is moving mountains for you. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the noise around you, it is only confirmation that the enemy has lost control. You were always protected, even when you felt abandoned. Every sleepless night, every silent tear became evidence for heaven's victory on your behalf. Now the tables are turning, and those who underestimated you will soon speak blessings over your name. They will remember the peace you carried when chaos surrounded you. And they will know you were touched by heaven all along. There's an angel standing near your doorway right now, marking your home with peace. That same presence will travel with you wherever you go. From this moment forward, no force of darkness can cross the boundary heaven has drawn around your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This warning is not to create fear, but awareness. Heaven only warns when something powerful is about to happen. That's why you were chosen to hear this message, because the shift is already in motion. In the next 3 days, you will feel waves of strange peace washing over your life. It's the afterglow of divine intervention, cleansing what was once chaotic. The person from heaven who delivered this message will remain unseen but near. Every whisper, every number, every repeated sign you see will confirm that heaven is real. You'll start to notice 1111, 444, or the sudden scent of roses around you. These are not coincidences, they're the signature of angelic presence confirming your breakthrough. You are stepping into divine recovery, health, love, finances, purpose, everything you lost is being rewritten. The warning was never to stop you, it was to guide you. Because where you're headed, not everyone can follow. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Heaven knows your patience has been tested. But after this message, you'll start to feel balance returning to your days. The heaviness will lift, replaced by clarity and ease. This isn't the end, it's your divine release. The person who tried to dim your light will soon witness your glow expanding beyond their reach. The angels will make sure they see what grace looks like when it chooses forgiveness over revenge. Archangel Michael says, your mission is sacred, and your timing is divine. What's coming next will prove that heaven never forgot you. Every delay was divine protection. Every silence was a setup for a louder blessing. From this night forward, no storm will break you. You've already passed the hardest test. Now, it's time for heaven to reward you publicly for what you endured privately. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The person from heaven who delivered this warning has finished their message, but the energy remains with you. They have placed a spiritual mark of recognition on you, a divine seal of purpose. Wherever you go, that light will announce your presence before you even speak. Stay calm. Stay grateful. Stay aware. Miracles are moving in your direction faster than your doubts can chase them. This isn't luck, it's divine orchestration. You've survived deception, delays, and disbelief, but heaven is rewriting your chapter as victory. This message was meant for your soul's awakening, and you've received it right on time. Now your story belongs to destiny, and nothing can undo that truth. The air around you will soon feel lighter, as though invisible weights have been lifted from your shoulders. Every corner that once carried tension will now hum with calm energy. Heaven has pressed the reset button on your surroundings, and balance is returning in waves. The one who betrayed you is restless tonight. They feel the vibrations of their own actions echoing back to them. The warning they ignored has circled around, and now the truth they buried is speaking louder than their silence. This is divine justice playing out in the most poetic way. No one is punishing them, heaven is simply showing the consequence of dishonor. And while they fall into confusion, you will rise into clarity. The angels are not done yet, they are still rearranging things for your highest good. Every phone call you'll receive, every new face you'll meet in the next few days, is heaven sent. Be mindful, because some of these encounters carry messages disguised as ordinary moments. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, walk with confidence now, the ground beneath you has been blessed. Your steps are divinely directed, even when you don't know the destination. The path that once seemed confusing will soon make perfect sense. Someone is watching your transformation with awe. They can't understand how you keep glowing after every storm. They expected your silence to mean defeat, but it became your greatest sermon. The person from heaven guiding you is smiling right now. They see how far you've come from the nights you almost gave up. Their wings stretch over your story like a canopy of mercy, shielding you from unseen harm. A letter in the spiritual realm has already been signed under your name. It's titled, The Rise of the Protected. Within that decree is the confirmation that no betrayal can cancel your blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Tonight, before you sleep, heaven wants you to release old pain. Don't revisit the memories that broke you, they've already served their purpose. Your tears watered the garden that's now ready to bloom. In the next dawn, you may feel a warmth on your skin that feels unfamiliar. That isn't the weather, it's divine energy wrapping itself around you. Angels often manifest as light, and you'll feel that glow resting gently over your spirit. Someone will try to reach out to you again, pretending innocence. Their tone will sound soft, but their motives are still tangled. Heaven asks you to listen beyond their words. Discernment is your new weapon. When you stay still in silence, you'll hear a whisper of reassurance. It's the same voice that protected you through sleepless nights. It will say softly, you made it through what was meant to break you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The cycle has officially turned. Every blocked opportunity is aligning back toward you in multiplied form. Even the things you forgot you prayed for are resurfacing, wrapped in divine timing. Heavenly signs will appear through numbers, music, and even delays that protect you. If something falls through now, it's because something better is seconds away. Don't mourn endings, they're simply heaven's redirections. Archangel Michael says, your story is entering the revelation phase. That means truths will emerge that will make every painful moment worth it. You'll understand why you had to walk alone, because you were meant to hear heaven clearly. The person from heaven who warned you has one last message: stay watchful during the golden hour. That's when your spirit will feel closest to peace, and divine messages flow easiest. Keep your mind still, heaven speaks loudest in calm hearts. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You are walking proof that divine timing never fails. Everything that was delayed was secretly being perfected behind the veil. Now, the curtains are lifting, and heaven is ready to showcase your miracle publicly. Someone who once doubted you will soon announce your name with respect. They will tell others how your patience and faith humbled their pride. This is the season of public reversal. Everything hidden is turning visible. The sound of breakthrough may not be thunder, it might be a gentle breeze through your window. When it comes, you'll know, it will calm your heartbeat, not race it. That's how you'll recognize divine presence, peace that cannot be explained. Your story will soon inspire someone standing where you once stood. The pain that almost silenced you will become the testimony that saves another soul. And heaven will count that as your greatest victory. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Archangel Michael says, the waiting season is over, prepare your heart for fulfillment. Heaven has already authorized a sequence of miracles on your behalf. From finances to relationships to peace of mind, restoration is being delivered in layers. You'll notice the energy around your home changing, lights flickering, air softening, scents appearing. Don't be alarmed, that's the angelic presence confirming arrival. Every room is being anointed to become a zone of serenity. The person from heaven who once walked this earth still guards your steps. They were assigned to you because your mission aligns with theirs. Through every near miss, they intervened silently so destiny could continue unbroken. When you see their signs, feathers, songs, repeating initials, acknowledge them with gratitude. Their joy increases when you notice. You'll feel warmth on your shoulder whenever they're near. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Your transformation has officially begun. The heavens have witnessed your acceptance, and now the process cannot be reversed. Everything heavy will dissolve as easily as smoke fades in sunlight. Be patient as blessings settle into your timeline. Miracles unfold precisely when your spirit can carry them. And now that your heart is open, the flow will not stop. The person from heaven watching over you smiles each time you choose peace over panic. They record those moments as victories in your divine file. Because heaven celebrates calm hearts as much as courageous acts. Archangel Michael says, "Continue walking, beloved soul. The gates ahead are already open. Beyond them lies recognition, joy, and divine companionship meant only for you. Heaven has already prepared the stage for your next chapter." Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. Your spirit has matured through fire, and now you carry wisdom wrapped in grace. Those who once doubted you will now come to you for guidance. When they arrive, welcome them gently. Your compassion will disarm them faster than any lecture could. That's how heaven wins, through love that remains after the storm. Everything you touch now will carry divine favor. Projects will prosper, relationships will stabilize, and peace will follow your footsteps. You've become a vessel of calm in a chaotic world. The person from heaven bows before the Creator, grateful that you listened tonight. Because your obedience allowed them to complete their mission. Their final act is to leave you surrounded by light. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Stay in gratitude for what's already unfolding. Heaven moves faster when hearts stay thankful. You've proven your faith through endurance, and now it's time for ease. Every sunrise from this moment will carry promise. You'll wake up lighter, freer, and more certain of your direction. The universe itself will start cooperating with your peace. If you feel tingling warmth in your hands or a soft vibration near your heart, that's heaven confirming completion. The message has been delivered. You are aligned, protected, and chosen. Let your spirit rest knowing this truth: no force can remove what heaven has sealed. Your story is safe. Your future is secure. The coming 7 days will feel different from any week you've lived before. The air will hum with quiet awareness, as if time itself is slowing to let heaven work in your favor. Every sound, every light flicker, every passing breeze will seem to carry a hidden message meant only for you. Heaven's timing is unfolding perfectly. What you once chased is now chasing you, drawn by the light your soul finally remembers how to emit. You'll start noticing alignment in the smallest details, numbers repeating, faces reappearing, and dreams turning clear. The person from heaven watching over you is moving through these signs. They are orchestrating divine meetings that will confirm everything you've just heard. Someone important will cross your path this week with information that feels familiar, almost predestined. You'll feel your heart recognize them before your mind understands why. This is not coincidence, it's heaven closing the distance between your destiny and your present. Every step is divinely scheduled, and the clock of fate is striking your name again. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Archangel Michael says, when you feel sudden calm, it is not emptiness, it's arrival. That peace descending on you in random moments is not ordinary relaxation, it's divine stillness settling in. It's heaven's signature move before a breakthrough, quiet first, then acceleration. By the third day, you'll sense unusual stillness around you. Plans may pause, conversations may go silent, and even your phone may feel strangely quiet. This is not delay, it's the universe realigning events into your perfect sequence. Someone who once ignored you will suddenly remember you. They'll reach out, unable to explain why, driven by unseen conviction. The person from heaven will use this moment to reopen the door meant for you all along. When it happens, don't resist. You'll feel something inside whisper, this is divine timing. Let peace guide your response. Heaven never rushes, but it never arrives late. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. By the fifth day, an emotional release will rise unexpectedly. You might cry, laugh, or feel sudden warmth flooding your chest. That's heaven completing an old cycle, removing emotional toxins you didn't even know you carried. Don't hide from the feelings. Let them flow through you. Each tear is sacred water washing away residue from battles already won. The angels call this moment your soul reset. The person from heaven will be closest to you then. You may feel them through a soft chill, a gentle touch, or a fragrance from nowhere. Their presence confirms that what once broke you now heals you. From this moment on, your energy will attract blessings faster. You will no longer have to beg for peace, it will find you naturally. Heaven rewards healed hearts with accelerated miracles. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, the ones who laughed at your silence will soon witness your rising. This statement echoes across your timeline now. By the seventh day, the tables will have already begun turning in your favor. Your name will reach rooms it's never entered before. Opportunities that were once out of reach will start appearing as if summoned by faith itself. You will realize that heaven was never late, it was setting the stage. Someone who once withheld kindness will be stirred to make amends. They won't know why, but they'll feel compelled to speak, apologize, or assist you. That's not guilt, it's heaven's invisible hand writing justice into your reality. When this moment comes, stand still and let grace speak louder than pride. Your silence will deliver more truth than any argument ever could. Because heaven doesn't shout, it simply reveals. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The next phase is divine preparation. You are being gently positioned for the next miracle that requires your readiness, not your fear. Heaven knows that quick blessings without strength are easily lost, so your patience became your crown. You'll feel renewed focus return in the next few nights. Creative ideas, forgotten goals, and inspired plans will flood your thoughts. That's heaven whispering new instructions into your destiny. The person from heaven will protect your rest during this period. Your dreams will become messages. They'll show colors, doors, water, or light. Each image will represent guidance coded into your subconscious. Write them down the moment you wake. These dreams will reveal names, places, and timings of what's coming next. Heaven often speaks quietly through imagery, expecting you to notice the pattern. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. A gentle test may appear near the end of the week. It will not come as trouble, but as temptation to react from old pain. Heaven will watch to see if you choose peace instead of proving your point. When that moment comes, breathe slowly. Remember the person from heaven is beside you, nodding with calm assurance. Pass the test with grace, it unlocks a reward bigger than you expect. Archangel Michael says, every moment you choose silence over chaos, you move closer to your divine inheritance. That's why the world may try to provoke you right before your breakthrough. Darkness senses when light is about to expand. But don't worry, it cannot touch what is sealed. Your peace is now your armor, and heaven has already written victory into your week. No interference can rewrite what's decreed. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. As the seventh sunset arrives, you'll notice something unexplainable: stillness in your mind, beauty in ordinary things. That's the moment heaven confirms completion. The warning that began in fear will end in peace. You'll look back and realize how everything unfolded like chapters perfectly aligned. The pain, the confusion, the delay, all threads in a tapestry you can now admire without tears. That's when gratitude will overflow, and heaven will respond with multiplication. The person from heaven will step back then, their mission fulfilled. But their blessing will remain like perfume in your life, lingering, sacred, impossible to erase. They'll return only when your next transformation begins. You'll know it's them again when you feel déjà vu, the same calm, the same gentle chills. Because heaven never leaves, it simply changes form. Your story has been rewritten in light. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Tonight, before you rest, lift your eyes and whisper, "Thank you." Not because you've seen everything yet, but because you trust what's coming. Heaven always finishes what it starts, and you are living proof of divine faithfulness. Every future sunrise will carry codes of abundance, relationships healed, money flowing, peace overflowing. You won't have to chase anything. What belongs to you will recognize your energy and find you. That's the new law over your life, divine magnetism. Archangel Michael says, rest now, for the storm has passed. Tomorrow brings beauty unfiltered. As his words echo through the spiritual realms, angels take position to guard your next dawn. Their wings form an invisible barrier of love around everything you care for. The warning from heaven has served its purpose. It opened your eyes, cleaned your path, and crowned your endurance. Now it turns into celebration. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The final phase begins now, rebirth through recognition. You will begin noticing that others see you differently, respect replaces doubt, warmth replaces silence. This is not vanity, it's visibility restored by divine favor. Doors that once stayed locked will swing open easily. Even bureaucratic systems and cold hearts will soften without logical reason. Because when heaven approves, earth aligns. Your energy will glow in crowds, people will feel safe near you. Children, animals, even strangers will gravitate toward your peace. That's the aura of divine restoration fully activated. You are out of danger, out of confusion, and into destiny. The person from heaven smiles, their light merging with yours one final time. And as the last echo of their message fades, heaven seals your victory in eternity. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Your story has crossed the threshold from warning to triumph. Every storm was proof of your resilience, and now serenity reigns. The next time you look in the mirror, you'll see the reflection of divine survival. Heaven applauds in quiet celebration, knowing you understood the assignment. You listened, you endured, you transformed. And now your journey continues, but this time, without fear. This is your declaration moment. Stand tall, breathe deep, and accept that you are chosen. The message is complete.